Hey beautiful, welcome to another video. My name is Namolinah Robertson and you guys asked me some questions about being a YouTuber in South Africa. So today's video is to answer those questions. And a big shout out to everybody who left a question on my Instagram. It is at Namolinah for any of you guys who want to follow me over there. Let's get right into the questions. First question is from Nomalungelo. She says, is there still space for more YouTubers or is it overrated? In my opinion, there's absolutely more space for people. I think what people forget is that anyone can do a try and haul, anyone can film a vlog, but what makes it special is you, the way you pronounce things, the way you look, the phrases that you say. Are you funny? Are you exciting? Are you motivational? Whatever it is that is special and different about you is what will make you have your own audience, is what will get you the views. There is something special that is unique about you that nobody else can copy, that nobody else has. So there's absolutely space for anyone and everyone. When I started filming try and hauls, I felt like a lot of the try and hauls were very sexual and very naked. And that's a style of clothing that I do not relate to. And there are people who follow me specifically because they know my try and hauls are going to be more on the modest side. And that means there's an audience for me. And there will be something that is special about you. Maybe you just graduated and you got your first job and you don't have the biggest budget for workwear and you're able to show people how to have a full corporate outfit that looks amazing for less than 200 Rand. Maybe you're plus size and you're very stylish and people want to know, hey, as a size 50 lady, where are you getting jeans? Where are you getting bras? Where are you getting tops? Where are you getting gym wear? There are things that are specifically special about you that somebody else is out there looking for, waiting for. So there is space for everyone. Jessica says, is it true that you must register as a business once you start making a certain amount? Okay, so this one is a bit tricky because it's not really a must, but it does get to a point where it is highly recommended. And in fact, there are certain companies that will push you to get your business registered because of the type of information that they will require within the contract before you work with them. So yes, at some point, it's not necessarily a must, but you will feel the pressure that you do need to formalize yourself and really turn this into a business. Apart from sponsors and brands and all of that kind of stuff, even as an individual, once you start calculating the amount of money and time you are spending on YouTube, you yourself will start operating as a business, which means that you will start having a separate account as a YouTuber. You will start doing things as a business and it will push you to eventually get registered as a business. So yes, there is an element of truth that you must, but it isn't like, it's not forced, but you will feel that at the end of the day, I need to actually formalize everything and actually get registered as a business. But that's long term. That's something you don't have to concern yourself with immediately. That is definitely long term. YouTube will still pay you whether you are registered as a business or not. If you qualify to be part of the YouTube Partner Program, they will still pay you on a monthly basis whether you are registered or not. T-Mash asked a very interesting question. She says, how do you manage the admin of it all? So some YouTubers do have assistants, some people do have management, but the admin of it is very frustrating. Unfortunately, a lot of people do not understand, and I'll give you guys one simple example that happened today. Today, I received an email from someone who purchased from Lensmart. Lensmart is a company that makes affordable eyewear. These glasses that I'm wearing are from Lensmart. They are affordable and they are stylish. This chain is also from their website as well. So I talk about them a lot because I'm always wearing prescription glasses. You guys know I don't have the greatest vision. So this viewer purchased from Lensmart and then they were struggling to track their order. Now, instead of contacting Lensmart customer service, they decided to use my email address. Now, the problem with this is that I respond to all of my comments. So if you leave a comment, you will get a response from me. And on top of that, Lensmart has people that they are paying and who are trained to help people who need assistance after they've ordered from them. Now, when this person emails me and they tell me about their issue with tracking, I am still going to tell them to contact Lensmart customer service because I don't have access to the tracking system within the Lensmart company. I am not an employee in Lensmart. I do not have shares in Lensmart. like ke motho fela, you know? So the issue with that is when people use my work email, because this is work, when people use my work email for things that do not relate to work, it fills up my inbox, and I've actually gotten to a point where I now need to start paying for my email address. So my current email address, I need to start paying for it because it's full of emails from people who should be contacting customer service, but they decide to email me instead. So things like that, as viewers, we don't always think about it that, oh, this is an inconvenience when I email this YouTuber about a certain company, when the company has a working customer service email address. Like if you email Lensmart and you say, hey, I can't track my order, they will get back to you and they will tell you where your order is. And if you email me, I'm going to direct you to the Lensmart customer service email address. So the admin of stuff gets very, very frustrating. For me, what I have done personally, and I know this does not work for everyone, at the moment, my DMs on all social media platforms are closed because when my DMs were open, I was getting a lot of frustrating DMs. People who would not read description boxes, people who would not read captions would then come into my DMs. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, they'd be very entitled and very pushy. Like, check your DMs, check your DMs, check your DMs. You check your DMs and it's something that it's like, guys, the information is in the description box, you know? And sometimes it will really baffle you because the person goes through the entire description box to find your email address and to ask you something that was in the description box that they just ignored. So sometimes it gets very frustrating. Like sometimes it really does get frustrating. And so for me personally, this is what I've decided to do for my own mental health and to allow me to do my job to the best of my ability. I have closed my DMs on all social media platforms, but there are apps and automation tools that allow you to move around the admin of things. Like for your email, you can always set up an email that says, hey, I'm out of office, I'm on holiday from this date till this date, I'll get back to you on this date. Or you can set up a comment system where somebody comments a certain word and then it automatically sends a response to them. There are different technologies that are out there, and new technology is also developing that allows the admin to be a little bit easier. But guys, the admin side of it is exhausting. I know a lot of people don't see a lot of the work that's behind being a YouTuber, being a content creator. But if I get 200 comments, that's 200 comments that I need to respond to. Okay, it's good for me to respond to them. Apart from building a community and communicating with my followers, it is good for engagement to respond because now my post has 200 comments and when I respond, it now has 400 comments. So I've doubled the amount of comments on my page just by responding. So the admin can get very, very exhausting. And the best way to work around it is to use AI and technology or to employ someone to assist you or to get management. So Andy says, how did you start? What content can first-time YouTubers do to attract viewers? So I actually do have a video that covers my YouTube journey. I will leave the thumbnail here and I'll leave the video link in the description box for you guys, and I'll also pin it for you guys as well. And in terms of content that you can create, my only advice is focus on what you enjoy because you do not want to attract an audience that does not like what you like. You will feel like you're in prison. For example, if you start creating pranks and you absolutely hate filming them, you hate creating that type of content, if you create pranks and it goes viral, everybody's going to subscribe because they're expecting more prank content. I don't know if you guys have seen this in YouTube comment sections when somebody's like, yeah, this is the content I signed up for. I love today's video. People sign up because they see a specific type of content that you've put out. They love it, they subscribe, and they're expecting more of that. So always start with something that you enjoy, and what you can do is make sure that you are solving a problem for someone. So maybe somebody wants to know how to order on Shein, and you make that type of video because you like shopping online. Maybe somebody wants to know how to cook pap in the microwave. Maybe you love cooking simple, quick meals, then you can create that type of content. Make sure that it's not selfish content because YouTube is a selfish platform. People go into the search bar, they search for a specific thing, and then YouTube recommends content according to what the person searched for. Whereas when you look at TikTok and Instagram, they throw content at you and then you decide from what is thrown at you if you like the content or not. On TikTok, you go into the app, content is thrown at you, you either throw it back to them or you enjoy and you consume the content and you go to the next piece of content. YouTube is not like that. You go in, you tell YouTube what you like, YouTube learns what you like, and then they suggest things, and then as the consumer, you decide what you want to look at. So you want to make sure that you are solving a problem for someone. That problem doesn't have to be something practical. It doesn't have to be how to study for your maths exams, how to get your first job. It can be something more aspirational, how I got my dream life, my holiday to Cape Town for 10,000 Rand. It can be something that's not practical, but that's more like aspirational. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't have to be like a practical problem. Sometimes people just want to laugh. That can be the problem that you're solving, but it has to be content that you enjoy making. Do you enjoy being funny? Then you can create content that makes people laugh. Ngu says, does it really pay to be a YouTuber in South Africa? And a big shout out to you because you're always engaging with my content. You're always watching my videos. I really appreciate you. Yes, it does pay. And I have a video over here that explains how much I made on YouTube. I think that video really covers a good amount of time, because a lot of times South African YouTubers only cover their first paycheck. So I was able to cover 2 full years of me as a YouTuber. You guys are also able to see the free money that I made when I wasn't posting at all on YouTube. You're able to see how much money I made. Okay. Buchela says, can you make a living solely relying on YouTube earnings without any collaborations? Yes and no. It's not stable, and sometimes it's not even your fault. You're creating the same content, people are watching it, you have the same amount of views, but advertisers are just not paying the same amount they were paying in November, December. So yes, you can live solely off of YouTube if you have like a really good following and you have a lot of views, but for me, it's not stable enough for you to do that. I think collaborations are really where the money is at. But YouTube views only, especially in South Africa, because other countries do get more money on average than us. I don't think it is a good idea to fully just live off of YouTube. In South Africa, guys, Instagram is the top money maker. That's where you make the most money. Then it's TikTok, then it's YouTube. So if you did want to just live off of one platform, I would suggest Instagram. That's where I would suggest. But that would be collaborations. In terms of just making money from a platform, from just posting and the platform pays you, not sponsors, I don't think that's a good idea in South Africa at the moment. From my perspective and with my experience, that's something I personally would not suggest. Maybe other people have a different experience. Buchela also says, on a month that you did not create content, did you still get paid for the already existing content? Yes, that is a fantastic question. If you guys watched this video that I recently posted, I covered how much I made on a month-to-month basis. And for quite a few months, I actually stopped creating content. So I was not posting at all. And I was making free money. So I was getting paid from the content that was already on my channel when new people were watching that video, or when people were re-watching the videos that are already on my channel. That is a fantastic way to make additional money because you're not posting at all. It's videos and content that you already created and you're just getting paid for it. So you still get paid even if you're not creating. As long as it reaches the threshold, the monthly threshold, then yes, you will still get paid on a monthly basis even when you're not posting from your old content. So Prissy says, I'm a YouTuber and I haven't paid any taxes. I'm so worried. Please advise on how you do yours. So for me, I do not do my own taxes. They are handled by my accountants, and I highly recommend the company I use. I use a company called The Bean Counter. Now for taxes, not everybody qualifies, guys. So sometimes you are making money, but you're not making enough money to be taxed according to the laws in South Africa. So you need to submit and show SARS how much money you made. If you did not make any money, then you're not getting taxed. If you did not make enough money, then you're not getting taxed. Now, as a YouTuber, there are a lot of costs that you can remove from the money that you're making. So for example, I pay for my video editor because I use my phone. You guys are watching me recording this video on my phone. My video editor is an app called Power Director. I use it on my phone and I pay for that on a yearly basis. That is removed from the total I made per year. In addition, I use Canva for my thumbnails. That is removed. Then I have all my makeup, my hair, my nails. Like literally right now, I have a sponsorship that I want to film and my nails look so bad and I have to do like close-ups of the object that I need to get my nails redone. I hate getting my nails done. I love pedicures, but manicures are such a headache for me. But because these people are paying me, and I want to respect the brand, I want to respect you guys as viewers, I want to respect my own personal brand, I need to get my nails redone. This is removed from the total amount that I made per year, because if I was not on YouTube, I would not bother. Like I started doing my nails regularly because I'm a YouTuber, because I'm a content creator. And when a brand sends product, you want to respect the brand and have your nails look good to the best of your ability. You know, of course, if you can't afford it, don't do it, but to the best of your ability. So this is something else that would be removed. So don't be too scared. I would suggest that you book a meeting with the accountants that I use. It's obligation free, so you don't have to actually use them afterwards. Just tell them your situation and they'll let you know if they can help you. Sometimes they'll even tell you that no, you don't make enough money to pay taxes. All you need to do is submit on a yearly basis, but you're not actually going to pay anything because you don't make enough money at the moment. Your situation is going to be unique to you. Some people don't get their nails done. Like their brand is not, like I'm beauty, fashion, business. So I do have to look good to the best of my ability. But some people, that's not their brand. So they really don't need to get their nails done. So they keep more money at the end of the day. For some people like myself, getting my nails done is part of my brand. So I have less money at the end of the year than somebody else who doesn't have all these maintenance stuff that reduces the amount they actually get to keep. So book a call with them. I'll leave that information here on the side for you. Book a call with them. Don't be scared. The thing about SARS is as long as you communicate with them and you're honest with them, it really isn't like this big thing where your world and your life is ending. It's not something you should be petrified of. It's something where you can talk with them and, you know, they will work with you according to your situation. And if you owe them money, they will also work with you so that you can pay it over time. But it isn't something that, you know, you should be having sleepless nights over. Just don't run away from it because they will eventually find you. That is something SARS is very good at doing. They will definitely find you. Babato says, is it really as lucrative as it seems? I don't think it's as lucrative as it seems, because a lot of times as content creators, when we're talking about how much money we made, we are not covering how much money we spent to make that money. For me, with my content is very expensive. My channel is very expensive. Right now, I'm trying to get Beyonce's hair care products. There are products that don't ship to South Africa that I have to pay customs for. And at the end of the day, a product that cost 1,000 Rand is now costing me 3,000 Rand just for me to create a review for you guys. And at the end of the day, when I look at how much money I made from that specific video, you find that I made 500 Rand, which means I made a loss because I haven't even calculated the makeup, the hair, everything else that goes into it. And apart from that, in South Africa, we have a lot of challenges. You know, we have customs, so other countries can import from Shein, from Temu without any additional cost. They don't have any customs cost. So that means that the same try-on haul that I film in South Africa will cost me 5,000 Rand. But somebody else who's in the US or the UK, it'll cost them 3,000 Rand because they're not paying customs. And we have so many other issues as well. There was an apartment I lived at and it was so loud. Like the culture there, I don't know how else to put it. The culture there was so loud. These guys would park outside, they would drink alcohol, they would get their cars washed in the street, public street. I'm not talking about some car wash or anything. The public street, they get the Nyaupe boys to come and wash their cars. They would play loud music. They would come there around 3 p.m. It'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes they would stay until 10 p.m. just playing loud music outside. And it's like I'm trying to create content and I can't because it's late in the afternoon and these people are making a noise outside. So what I eventually had to do, and I don't know if you guys noticed, I had to start going to Airbnbs in areas where they don't have load shedding or where they have a generator or where the neighborhood is very quiet. And that is an additional cost on top of all of the other costs that I have. So I personally don't think it's as lucrative as it looks because a lot of times, unfortunately, guys, we are not creating content where we are telling you guys the full truth. We're not telling you guys how much we're paying our accountants every month. We're not telling you guys how much our makeup costs, how much electricity costs. Some people get photographers and videographers and sound people for certain sponsorships. There's a lot of costs that go into being a YouTuber, and I truly do not think, personally from my perspective, that the numbers that we guys share with you guys are the truth. I think they are close to the truth, but I think there's many other costs that are not covered, and I don't think it's intentionally. Like for me, I don't remember all the different costs that I had for every month for the past 2 years for me to give you guys accurate costs of how much it cost me to create content in a month and how much money I made every month. So I really can't give you guys those numbers because even I myself don't have it down to the cent. But yeah, I don't think it's as lucrative as it looks online. And for that, I'm plainly just referring to the YouTube income. I'm not talking about the sponsorships. The sponsorships are very lucrative because if a company is paying you 30,000 Rand for a YouTube video and your makeup, your hair, lighting, everything costs you 5, 7, 10,000 Rand, you're making 20,000 Rand. Whereas on YouTube, you could be posting a video every single week for 1 month and you're making 3,000 Rand for the month. But each video costs you 5,000 Rand to make and you made 4 videos. That's 20,000 Rand. You're getting 3,000 Rand. You made a loss of 17,000 Rand. But if a company comes in and they sponsor you 30,000 Rand, then you know you've made some money. You've made some money. So what I'm referring to in terms of lucrative, I'm specifically talking about YouTube paying you as the platform, not sponsorship. The sponsorships, yes, they are very lucrative and you choose your price. But the platform itself, YouTube, is not lucrative if your content costs a lot to make. Okay guys, it's getting really dark and as you guys can see, I don't have lighting. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. For anybody who is wondering, these glasses are from Lensmart. I should have a video out about affordable prescription glasses in case any of you guys are looking for affordable, stylish glasses on a budget. Most of these glasses you can get for less than 500 Rand, which is crazy because in South Africa, prescription glasses are like 3,000, 5,000, 8,000 Rand. I even saw somebody who got glasses for 12,000 Rand. So if you are looking for affordable prescription glasses, check out Lensmart. I have a discount code. It is NAMO25. It gives you an additional 25% off. So if you watch that video, the prices that I gave you guys, you can save an additional 25% off. Very, very exciting stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.